Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? Welcome back to Inspired Dishes. Today I will be making my homemade apple fritters. Now, yes, I've seen recipes of how to make it the hard way. Now, I know some of y'all might be saying, okay, what's that? That's the apples that I have cut up. It's green apple, as you see right here. It's a green apple, and I have one of them cut up in lemon juice. And I have lemon juice in order to preserve the coloring. Now, inside that bag, I have a mixture of brown sugar and also cinnamon. You can use dark or light brown sugar, doesn't matter. I have cooking oil, that's canola oil. That's a little bit of butter. I'm just need a little bit of that. Also, back here I have applesauce, and then I have maple syrup that I'm also gonna use. So yeah, that's pretty much all my ingredients. Now I know y'all saying, wait a minute, don't you need flour or something? Yes, I seen a lot of recipes, and yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah, bam. Yes, I will be using pancake mix. I thought about this because I've seen a lot of recipes using flour and different things. I'm like, yeah, it gotta be something simple. So I thought about making, pancakes. And yes, it came out so good. So yeah, let's get started. All right, so in a bowl with the cut up apple and also the lemon juice, I'm gonna be adding my mixture of the brown sugar and the cinnamon. Now I didn't use the whole bag, just put you a little bit in there. Also too, I didn't make that much because I was the only person eating it. But if you have a larger quantity size that you will be fixing it for, go ahead and add more apples and cinnamon and sugar. All right, now you pretty much want to mix it with a spoon, and after you mix it, just go over to the stove, and we're ready to cook it up. Okay, so on medium high heat, mine is on number 6. Go ahead and put you a little butter. Don't put too much. As you can see, I only have a little bit, and you just want to pretty much you just want to coat your pan. All right, once your pan been coated, you pretty much want to add that mixture that you made with the cinnamon, the sugar, the apples, and everything. And just cook it down. Just cook it about 5 minutes. You don't want it too mushy, but some people use apples in theirs without cooking it. That's quite alright, but it leaves like a bit of a bite, and I don't want to bite really on my apple fritters. So yeah, that's why I'm cooking it a little bit. Also too, so it can have more flavors. As you can see, it's pretty much putting juice. Now the pancake mix that I have, it only requires water. Now I thought I would have enough juice in order to avoid the step of the water, but as you will see later, I still added a little water. All right, so once that's finished cooking, turn off the stove and let it just sit down to rest. Now we're about to get started on making this pancake batter. Now just pour you some pancake mix in there. I don't have the exact measurement. Like I said, if you're feeding a lot of people, you probably might want to add a little bit more, but this was just enough for me. Now, I think I made about 5 or 6, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, as you can see, I'm gonna pretty much pour that mixture of the apples that I just cooked on the stove. Okay, now added to that, we're gonna pretty much add our applesauce, our 1 cup of applesauce. Now that's plain applesauce, but if I had the cinnamon applesauce, I would have used that, yeah. But it's up to you if you want to use the cinnamon or the plain. It doesn't matter. But that's pretty much only 1 cup. And like I said, I thought this would be enough of juice in order for me to avoid the sip of the water. But as you will see, it wasn't enough, and I still need the water. I just didn't use as much water that I would have used. So here I will be adding a little bit water because when I tried to stir it, it wasn't enough oil. I'm not oil, but it wasn't enough liquid. So just put you some oil in there. And as you still can see, it's still not enough water to, make a mixture. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more water. I don't have a exact measurement, but you can pretty much just eye it and see. And just stir it around. Okay, so now that everything has been mixed, you can see the little bits of apple, y'all. It looks so good. So now I'm adding in my maple syrup. It's not a measurement, but that's probably about about 2 to 3 cups, just to add a little bit more flavor to it, and just go ahead and stir that in, and then you'll pretty much be ready to fry it. All right, now we're gonna move over to the stove again, and on medium high, I have my canola oil pretty much heating up. I already had that preheated, and if you want to see if it's hot enough, you can go ahead and put a little. Yeah, oopsie. You can go ahead and put a little flour, but and if it's sizzling, you'll know it's ready. It could have been a little hotter. I should have waited a little longer, but it still was good, y'all. Just put you some in there. However, I don't like how it stuck to the pan at the bottom, so I did have to like move it, so it won't stick so much to the bottom, but it still turned out pretty good, y'all. Yeah, so yeah, here I am about to pretty much try to lift it up, because like I told you, it was sticking to the bottom a little bit. Not even just this one, a lot of them, pretty much all of them. So you gotta just keep messing with it, like turning it over and making sure it don't stick, y'all. And now, since I have more room in the pan, I'm going to be adding in my other one. So, yeah, I have my other in there cooking up too. So, yeah, you just pretty much just want to let it cook for about 3 to 4 minutes, but you will be able to tell because you'll see it getting kind of brown. However, flip it over, and also see those little pieces floating around. Try to get that with your spoon as well, and get that out so it doesn't burn or anything. So yeah, just keep flipping them and keep making sure you turn them so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. You pretty much just want to keep repeating the steps, y'all. Y'all see how good that look, y'all? Now, I probably don't look like your actual, apple fritter, but it tastes like it. It's close enough, y'all. You ain't gotta go to the store and try to buy it, and then you can make it yourself at home. So yeah, just repeat those steps like I'm doing. Put your batter in there till it's all done. Fry it up, and then I'll show you how to create the sauce to go on top. Okay, so I don't took it out, y'all. Now tell me why this look like fried chicken with apples in it. But yeah, but it tastes like you feel me. It tastes like apple fritter. But yeah, what I just showed you, that is the powdered sugar, y'all. So yeah, it's not exact measurement, but you do want to make sure you put the milk in there. The milk be a little bit less than the sugar, so it don't be too watery. And then I also added in the maple syrup. Now a little later I'm gonna add more powdered sugar because it wasn't as thick as I wanted it. It was like a little bit runny, so I added more powdered sugar. But yeah, just pretty much just mix it all in. And when I mixed it in, yeah, like I told you, it was a little watery, so I just added more powdered sugar to be more thicker. All right, so this been plated. Now we're ready to pretty much pour on the sugar mixture, and it looks good, y'all. Like I told you, it looks good. It might look like fried chicken and apples, but it still look good, y'all. It still look good. It's tasty, y'all. Now here, see, now that's more thicker. That's how I like it. So like I told you, I'm gonna pretty much pour it on there. As you can see, that looks so good. Yes, and that's with the powdered sugar, the maple syrup, and the milk. You can use any milk; it doesn't matter. And yeah, just pour it on there, and that's how it looks. And of course, I gotta taste it, yeah. And I also had to be lavish and put my little garnish on there. I don't know if that's even the right garnish, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna taste it, y'all, and it was so good. Yeah, like the first bite, it didn't too much do justice to the first one, but oh my goodness, the other ones after that, I was like, girl, you sure this ain't the real thing right here? You sure you ain't go to a store and get this and buy this? Okay, okay. But it was so good, y'all. Like everything was so good. It tasted like an actual apple fritter, yeah. And I just made this in the comforts of my own home. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all got pancake mix, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all got apples. You can use the red or green ones, but preferably it's better to use the green ones because it's more sturdier. You know, I would prefer the green ones, but either or will do. But yeah, it tastes so good. I like, yes, you see all them apples in there, and it was so good. And like I said, you don't have to cook it, but I would recommend you to cook it so you can have the actual apple fritter taste. I would say the hard way, the hard, by not cooking it, you won't really taste it like that, but still. But yeah, make sure you try this recipe out and with the thumbs up. So yeah, make sure you like, make sure you share, and also subscribe to my channel.